Very dark man, I thank you for the work wey you dey do for Nigerians. My name na Oboro Mighty. Na the citizen of Nigeria. I dey stay for Warri Delta State here. This picture of this vehicle wey dey my hand so, in my motor, I go program for church for Japa Road on the 13th day of November 2015. As we close from the program, when I come out, I no come see my motor again. So I find, not see. Now go Ekpa police station, go report. Then they come say, okay, may I go print paper, stolen vehicle, and I still go print the paper, that stolen vehicle, bring to them. I even distribute them all over the place for them. Then after 2 years, 2017, I got discovered the motor with Nigeria, with the state police people for Ekpa division. They convert my vehicle to their own use. They write, see the picture of the vehicle. They write Ekpa Raiders on the side. Then before somebody advised me, I carry the matter go court. When they will go court on the 19th day of July 2018, that the High Court fine them 10 million, maybe they pay me. So on my behalf again, the way they go pay. They go carry the matter, they go take appeal against the judgment. So very dark man, I don't know the appeal what they do, whether they want to tell me say not make it motor on their own, on their right to use my motor, I don't know. So now because I don't get helper, I don't get anybody to help me, that's why the police people they oppress me. So I beg, I want to make you help me out of this problem, because since that time, na the motor take dey manage my life. Now, this tough for me well. To even pay my house rent, to even feed, no way. So I beg, very dark man, I thank you well for the good work wey you do for Nigeria. Come to my rescue, I beg.
Some news are not just heartbreaking, they are terrible, they are irritating, insensitive, sometimes mind-boggling. Because how do you explain that somebody lost his vehicle, reported to the police, only for years gone by you are seeing that particular vehicle in the hands of the same police? So what are the internal processes? What are the procedures that the police pass in acquiring any particular property? Or are they the ones that actually go to steal all these vehicles? Are they the ones that rob? Can we begin to look back at all of these allegations of police masterminding theft? Of course, don't forget that a particular bank in this country that could not recapitalize during the Charles Soludo era were said to have been robbed. Three of their branches were robbed heavily in Nigeria, and at some point in some time, they found out that a retired assistant superintendent of police, 7 military officers were involved in the 21-man team that robbed that bank, 3 of those branches. And every day we keep having issues with. That's why we cannot recover stolen properties in Nigeria. So this shamefully, the Nigerian police should have done everything possible to have removed themselves from this particular mess. The man took them to court, won the case in court. And now, again, thank God for what very dark man does, right? I keep wondering, what are the things that gives me the impetus to say that we are failed, the state has failed, and there is no hope for redemption, is the fact that there is no public structures to reprove some of these systems. Nowhere average Nigerian can cry to. It's only social media. And everybody needs to call on the few persons that have got influences to help them, because when you drag them, they will not be under some level of pressure. Because the man said, since 2018, a judgment has been given, compensation of 10 million. And after several years, this police refused to pay that money. They have now gone to start seeking for appeal. And since then, now dead end. for the last few years, you have used state apparatus and tools to suppressing the matter not to come up for hearing. And the man is stranded. So this man is going to literally die, God forbid, without having to get recourse to justice, having to get justice for what he was deprived of. You could not defend your case before, even if a judge, you could not defend your case before a judge. And then the judge now said, no, the man has proven beyond all reasonable doubt that you took what belongs to him. Compensate him for all the years he has labored. How can somebody report a case to you and only to find out so sometimes there's some practice why they hear it doesn't happen anywhere else. I swear to God, even in lesser African country, with due respect, some of this news does not get, you can't hear it. But because we just big for nothing, giant for rubbish. No structure, no systems, no everything porous. A small police division cannot do investigation, cannot do follow-up to check, and you acquire the property because you see them. Because you want to, again, government has failed. The government not failed. Waiting concern police, concern all of these small vehicles. I told you I can never forget. Working out with you several years ago, I had chance to interface with a divisional police officer. I was a learned gentleman. I was a barrister. A lot of these guys, senior officers in Nigerian police, some of them are going to study law somehow. Was a barrister. He told me, he said he's been in that particular place for 2 years now. He's never gotten a single subvention from government, whether it is federal or state or local government, nothing. He has never, even to buy pen and stationaries, he has never. He's run that station. So that's why you see that police stations are now marketing detachment. So every police team, I was at a police station somewhere in Benin. I can never forget that time, and it was crazy. I saw with my eyes how these guys sat somewhere. They were sharing. Now, before then, before all of the NSAS era, these policemen used to do all of these things on the road, and so they told them, now bring it to the office and do your arrangement. I saw a paper that was sent from the commissioner office. Of course, the area commander gave it to them. 3,000. Every squad, they delineated all of the amount that they were supposed to give to the various police ranks, as in senior officers, commissioner, all of that. They shared it to DPO, what they are going to share, and whatever is left, they can share. So it is the more you make, the better for you. That's the kind of policing system, and you expect that system, that particular system, to curb crime, to maintain law and order. It is some big men. I know big men who are not the ones sponsoring stations, and these big men can be involved in all sorts. Can you not tell them no? That is where, and I'm asking this government, what particularly have you done in the area of security and police reforms different from what Buhari did? And you come here to say there is what difference has Tinubu brought in, as it were, better than what Buhari had? He just continued the template that is not working. The only thing is now you have your other brother, your tribal person who is now IG. That's all he has done. I get that. I don't know, all of you, let's see how we can help this man. I'm interested in this matter. He's already called Very Dark Man. I hope Very Dark Man gets to see. Those of you that are close should share it and link with him so that he can, let's add voice to the voice, to his voice, add voices to his voice, and let's push the police to settle him, because he's nauseating. There are things that should not be heard of a country like us. Catch another time.